Hello. Oh my gosh, Kai putting out content in 2025. We thought it was a lie. As a fun little introduction, since I'm revamping all of my content, we're going to be doing an AMA. What better way to get to know each other? If you have any questions throughout the video, feel free to ask them below and we'll run it back again. Does your family know that you stream? And if so, did you tell them and did they understand? Some of my family knows that I stream. My mom does, and my sister does, and I think my grandparents do. Loosely, my dad and stepmom know, but they can't track it down. I've always been really creative, so me getting into the streaming space isn't super weird. My family's full of creatives, so they don't really mind. They don't care, but they're really understanding and they're really fun about it. What is my favorite muscle to train? I love working out my back. I love working out back. It feels so good. I feel so strong. I love working out, dude. What made you transition to being a hand cam streamer? It's funny because now I am a face cam streamer as well. One day I was live and I got a package at the door and it was my mouse pad. I unboxed it on stream. I just wanted to have that moment with my community. I unboxed my mouse pad live with everyone and then I just never turned the camera off after that. I'm grateful for my VTubing era. I'm grateful for my hand cam era and I'm glad to now be making content that I actually want to make. Do you plan on doing IRL streams? I do plan on doing IRL streams. It's a bit hard because I have to think about not doxing myself, doing something that's interesting, but also being respectful of the people that would be around me in that space. Once I figure that all out, I definitely need to do some research about it. I would love to go live. What's the best movie in my terms? Let me check my Letterboxd. 1, The Fall. The second one is Duckweed. Third favorite movie is Safety Last with Harold Lloyd. And my fourth movie is Children of Men. What's your best slash favorite model design? My first one. I feel like the black hoodie just really, it stuck with us, man. Like, that was a free avatar, and I think it was my favorite, and a lot of people in the community's favorite as well. But it's just so amazing. Honestly, I think I made my best content with that VTuber, and so hopefully I can overtake my past self now with my face, because I don't think any of my other avatars, they couldn't hang with her. When will you play a solo horror game, and how can we make it happen? Let's slate that for like October. Wait a year. Wait 10 months. Trying to get bigger streaming. I got a capture card and everything. Any advice? Be yourself. Have fun. Make content. Be consistent. Make friends. Honestly, this whole content creation thing is a lot of RNG and a lot of willpower. A lot of people stop making content because they just grow bored of it. They don't feel like they're getting successful fast enough. And they quit before they strike gold, before they really realize what they want to do. For instance, if I'd blown up off of the content I was making whenever I first started streaming, I would be miserable right now, okay? There's a reason why people don't get big sometimes. And I think a big part of that is that we're trying to mold to what we think should be made rather than just making what we're really passionate about. Remember, RNG is a big thing, and sometimes you want to get big on one platform and you blow up on another one. Just have fun with it, let it take you where it will. And remember, content's not that serious, all right? It's not that serious. It's for fun. We're talking to our cameras and playing video games, man. Like it's okay. It's okay to have some fun with it. Any plans on continuing the podcast? First off, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I literally posted like what, 3, 4 episodes of the podcast and then I just fell off. I'm so sorry. For those of you who don't know, I have a podcast. It's called Beyond Our Screens. It is a podcast about the interpersonal experiences between content creators. Well, I think it could be a great, great podcast if I put more time and effort into it. But yes, absolutely. I have some more episodes cooking up already that I'm going to start launching soon. I'm going to get a better posting schedule. I'm going to get more organized with it. Life's all about balance, and I need to give content the time that it deserves. Podcast coming soon, and more solo podcast talk stuff coming soon as well. Why are you so effing beautiful? Thank you. You can flip this. Like, what's your skincare routine? Hair, skin, nails, makeup, any and all of it. Okay, let's go in order. Hair routine. I don't really have a hair routine now because I get a Japanese hair straightening treatment. Skincare on my skin, I use, like on my body, I use Eucerin. I got eczema. For my skincare routine, Face Reality carries me. Another thing that I do is I do get monthly facials. So once a month, I go in, I get a nice facial. I don't know what she does. I just trust her. I don't wear makeup because I don't know how to do my makeup. My mom never taught me whenever I was a kid. I wasn't into it at that time. And now as an adult, I have too much shame to go through the trial process of learning how to do my makeup. Any ladies that want to teach me how to do it, I will love you forever. Please and thank you. And then, oh, my nails. Oop. Um, Gel, rounded tips, French tips, easy classic. I'm a simple girl. What has been the biggest challenge for you when it comes to making content? Oh gosh. The biggest challenge with me making content has been trying to figure out who I am as a person and trying to continue making content that feels genuine to me while not giving my audience whiplash. I want to do more things that feel more like me. I think I've really come into my adult self fairly recently, and I would like to continue living that. And I'm going to have to lose a lot of people in my community due to that because that's not the version of myself that they like. All of these versions of myself are still me. I'm just still changing, developing as one does. And that's okay. And I'll find my people in time. And I think that's all part of life. How do you get your shit together, please and thank you? Okay, this one's hard because I could honestly talk about this for so long. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a huge planner. And I feel like I have to say this before I get into it is people excel at different things. I feel like I seem like I have my shit together because I'm a big planner, but I fall apart at the seams when it comes to execution because of my perfectionist side. So I'm really put together at the beginning of a process, and by the end of it, I kind of fall apart because I don't have a lot of practice in execution because I let myself down in that aspect in a lot of ways. But how do we get it together at the beginning? So, one thing is realizing that life is just a series of reprioritizing different events that you have to do. There's always something that needs to get done. Don't let that get to you. Another thing is write it out. Make a list. Break it down. Don't say I need to clean my kitchen. Say I need to wash my dishes. I need to wipe the counter. I need to put away my appliances. I need to take out the trash. All of those things are different things. The kitchen is a whole room. That's like saying I need to clean my house and being like, why am I overwhelmed? Because you don't know where to start. A big thing too is discipline. Discipline also raises your confidence in yourself. The further that you get into it, the more things that you complete for yourself, not for other people, for you. No one else is holding you accountable. The more things that you complete in that aspect, the more you trust yourself and the less overwhelmed you get because you know that you'll take care of the things that need to be taken care of. When do you know it's time to give up on someone? Honestly, I think if you're asking that question, you're probably past the point of needing to give up on someone. I feel like give up feels like it's worth fighting for. If you're in a position where it feels like you're just running into a wall, that is not worth it. Okay? I don't know what media has put in our little baby brains, but relationships should not be tumultuous, okay? It's hard work. Yes, tumultuous. No. Last question is how do you remain so positive? Any advice on that? Honestly, I used to not be an incredibly positive person. I have clinical depression, I have terrible anxiety. The day after my college graduation, I was a victim of an attempted kidnapping. If you're curious, yes, he's in jail now. I managed to get his license plate number and report him to the police. Yay. I was really sad for a long time. It took me many years to become even functional, not happy, functional. Over time, I kind of realized life wasn't going to stop for me. I felt really bad for myself, and I'm not saying I didn't have the space or I wasn't deserving of feeling those things, but so many things were passing me by opportunities, friendships. It was hard. And I think that's why I'm so positive, is because I have moments of my life where I'm like, oh, wow, I almost didn't get to experience this. So I make jokes about it where I'm like, have something so bad happen to you to where your only option is to be positive all the time, but that's kind of what happened to me. When you realize that you're that close to losing out on the rest of your life, you can either choose to lose out on your life willingly by just never getting back on your feet, or you can choose to be positive and spread positivity and, I don't know, grow and learn and become someone who's so bright that it just cancels out the bad things that have happened. It's nice to be known as a positive person because I want to give that to other people. I want other people to feel that comfort and that warmth that I've managed to kindle within myself over time. And I want to like help spark other people. So, yeah, that's why I'm so positive. Hopefully that made sense. Honestly, I'm like, do I have advice on how to be positive other than almost, you know? If you made this far, thank you so, so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you like me, you can also find me on my other socials. And you can also hang out with us in our community Discord down below. And I'll see you again for the next one. Oh my gosh, this was so fun. We got to do a little life update AMA situation. This was so fun. Take care of yourself. Make sure to drink some water. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.